To use the course and coaching product offer pages in your done for you first or next 500 on dollars online template, you can find those under pages here and courses here. Now, if you are trying to add these pages into an existing website, you would add a new funnel. And I'll quickly show you how to do that. And then I'm going to demonstrate from inside this website. So if you're trying to add it to an existing website and you're not using this template, you would go to My Sites and Funnels. You'd go to Create a Funnel, and you would go to the Fill in the Blanks funnel, which is the default category, and it's here. So you would just select that, and then you'll be able to work with it. So we're just going to go ahead and go to here. So what we've set up for you is the product sign up page. So the sales page and information on how they know if they want to sign up, course or coaching, the checkout page, the booking appointment. So if you want them to book an appointment after they sign up, and these are all optional, right? And you can decide how you link to them from your download page or in your thank you email, which we are going to talk about the emails. The tech is already set up and they're fill in the blanks. And I'll show you that in a separate training. Here is the main download page. You could say it has 3 pages. It goes to workbook and checklist, journal and planner. So we have those pages here as well, where they can download those. You can use as many as you want. You can change this. This is a global column in this setup. And so that means when you change it in one spot, you can see this says global column. That means it will change everywhere. So you can update your navigation if you add pages or things like that. And then we've set up a private client discussion page if it's useful to you. So it's just a little discussion thread, and you can add different topics. This just has a single channel. You can change it to other ones. And I'm going to walk you through it a little bit more in a second. And then we've made a group discussion page if you would like to do that as well. You could also go ahead and set up a community and a circle, and there's lots of templates in there for you as well. But we just wanted to add some pages in here that were simple and ready to go. So I'll walk you through these. So everything here is drag and drop and ready for you. And you can fill in the blanks as well. Also, if you want to have some Canva templates for your product mockups, you can actually find them here. You would just click on this, and then you would click that link, and it will take you to a Dropbox folder where you can see the images that we've made and also get your Canva link, and you can update it if you want. Obviously, everything can be changed and moved around if you want to do something different. These writing prompts are just to help you figure this out. As a little tip for this, if you happen to be using ChatGPT to help you or another AI tool to help you craft your copy, you can give it all the information about your product, upload all your documents, everything, and then give it the fill in the blanks copy that it can work through if you want to do it that way. So it walks you through different sections. It allows you to some images here, or you can put videos, whatever you'd like. And the main part I want to show you too here is that it does have some order buttons. It also has a countdown timer that you can change and update when it's counting down to. And you can update your price here. And these links actually go to the next page, the course, coach, product checkout page. So that's a custom checkout page that we're going to work on. And that button, it lives here in 2 spots. So you will want to update the one at the bottom as well. You can also update your picture, your name, just run through the whole page, and you can add different widgets into here if you want. There's different elements you can put in. If you want to make a different styling and things, you can also add blocks. And we have lots of different styles of blocks. If that suits what you need there, you just choose one, it'll put it in there, and you can position it wherever you'd like. So let's walk over to the checkout page. So the tech setup is ready. You can add your product name. You can add some testimonials or something else here that would be useful to your audience. Just to take a look at the settings here. So we have set up a sample product, which is a course or coaching product, and it's actually already here. You can see we chose the sample course coaching product. I would actually use that one, and I'll show you in the store where it is. You can just update the title and just continue using it because everything's set up according to that one. And then you can just duplicate this process with new products. You can also add bump offers. So you can choose a product that is in, you can do the headline, the title and description. And then you can choose the product here by clicking the select. So you can also change the styling, how it looks. It can be a two-step checkout, one-step checkout. You can wander through those settings as you want, but it works as it is. It already has the one product in there. It is set up as the one-step checkout, and that will carry them through there. The other setting is that it will take them directly to the main members area page that we created. So if you don't want to use that one, you would update it to a different page, or update this page to what you'd like, or maybe do the booking page or something like that. But when they order, they're ready to go, and they'll be taken over to this product download page. And so you can update those buttons, you can add different buttons, you can update your image here. There's also fill in the blanks suggestion for welcoming your customer, making them feel like they're in the right place. We've also added comments areas to the bottom, and you can see the settings here. You'll want to update this to put a name on it so that you will know what it is. It might not transfer over when you put the template into your site. So if it doesn't, just check this setting and put the welcome download main course area. And I will show you where you actually check those comments as well. And then the same goes with the other pages, the workbook and checklist. You can change it to whatever you want. You also want to make sure that you are changing the settings. So you can see that we gave these generic names, all the pages. So when you go to any page and you go to show settings, this is your internal name. So if this is useful to you, you can keep it that way or make it something else. But the one that appears to people, it will show in their browser. You can see when it says up here, website, that's what will appear there. So you want to definitely change that. We do not have these pages, the member pages that are usually private and they happen after the customer makes a purchase or an opt-in. They're not on the site. If you want them on the sitemap, that means that Google can go through your website and find the links to all these pages. You can also update the share image if you show it on Facebook or something like that, what it would look like for people to see. These pages can also be protected for members only. And you could go show settings, and you can go under here. And if you're on a business plan or higher, you can do this. You can either make it password protected, but you probably what you want is members only. And we've actually made a members only group for you, and it's the membership product. And then that way, people who have only purchased the product and gotten tagged with that members only tag will be able to have access. And you can do that for the other pages as well. Whatever you want to keep private and to the members only. And I will show you also where you manage all that stuff. So the other pages that we had here were the private discussion page, and it includes that discussion widget. You can also have multiple channels and you can choose different topics and stuff like that. But we just kept it simple, where it might be useful to communicate if you're working one-on-one with clients and you would duplicate the page. To duplicate a page, you just go to settings and you go duplicate, and then you could put the client's name under the settings here, right? And so that you know and then update your SEO information. Probably don't want that on the sitemap. You can also password protect this page so that they can't see it and only they would see it. So you can't assign it to a member group, because that means anybody who signs up for the coaching product will see it. If you want to keep it completely private, either just keep it unlisted or you can add a password to it. But you'll have to know, and there's a little note here, that if they sign up so if they use their password, it'll be different than the password they need for your main account. When they go to their members area to log in, that it'll be a separate password. So it might be better to just keep it unlisted and hidden away from search engines. And then same with the group discussion page. Now this one you could set to be members only, and then you choose the member group and it's the membership product. And then only people who get added to that group will be able to see this, and they can all have a discussion here. So what I need to show you now is in the store, what you want to do. So you'll need to connect your payment processor as a minimum. You're going to want to go into your settings here as well and update them, walk through your store settings, what currency and things like you want. If you're shipping products, add your shipping rates, taxes, payments, and checkout. And you can also do things with the layout and styling. You could walk through those, but out of the box, it's working. And you don't need to go through and style all those things. But you do want to go through the settings, add your payment processor at minimum, and then you go over to your products. And so we've made 4 sample products inside your website. If you're using the funnel, you will need to do the funnel that we created and adding it to your existing website. You'll need to set up your product. But we've put a sample course coaching membership site product. So you can update your image here, change the title, add a description. If you're using those custom sales pages, you don't need to necessarily update this. You would just hide this product from the store. So if they went to your website/store, then they won't be able to see this. This will hide the product, and then you don't have to worry about the description here. Or you can add one. You can you put the price here and you can make it on sale. This one is set as a subscription product, but you can update that. Maybe you just want it as a one-time payment. Memberships can be a one-time payment. And then you would just change this and you would go. So you would take that off and then you would choose your amount. And you can see that it's a membership product, and there are choices here. And that's why we made the 4 examples for you. And we'll talk about those in the other tutorials. This one, we've already chosen the membership. So membership product, they're going to get access to that. We've also set up a custom thank you page. It goes to that members area and page that we set up for you. We also added a tag, and it's going to be the coaching course purchase. So the other thing I'll show you is where the member stuff is set for this course or coaching product. If you want them to have access to a members area when they log in, they go to your website and they go your domain.com/sign-in. They will be taken to a members area that will allow them to access all their members and all their membership stuff. So we've created a membership group called Membership Product, and that's this one. And you could show the group settings. After they log into their members area and they click on this product, they will get sent to that area. So you can do a little test order, set up a free product, and you'll be able to see how it works for your customers. Another thing I need to show you here is that if people leave you comments or they post in that discussion area, that is in your community and it's under moderation. Here you'll see things that are coming. If you require approval, they'll be here. You'll get comments about your blog posts. You'll see the wall posts. Everything is here. So you can actually manage everything from here. But if you ever require approval, always go to this tab because it won't show you it's waiting approval here. You'll just need to go here and you'll have that. And also, if you upload videos, you'll see if you get reviews, then that will all be here as well. So that's basically it. Gives you an overview on the things that you would need to edit and to get set up to make this work. One more thing I do want to show you is on your download page. So you don't have to link to a Dropbox folder or a Google Drive. You can actually upload your files to here. So we're going to go to this download page here. And when you click any link in anywhere, but this button in particular, it says download it's going to be the main guide. You can go like this and you click the file and you can just upload any files that you have. And then that way they can just go there and you have it all organized. You can organize your files into folders. So if they're for a specific product, you probably want to make a folder for that. And there we go. So if you have any questions, obviously the comments area is wide open. Happy to walk you through anything you need help with, and can't wait to see your next course or coaching program up and running.